Hey guys, Helpmith here. Gonna be finishing the After the Fact Scare Master by Silver-Quill. So, yeah, let's just get through it. Through the door. No wonder.
So with the other main five meeting up an hour later at Fluttershy's cottage, where she tries to put on a haunted tea party theme for her friends. Needless to say, it doesn't end well, or overall, it didn't really make much sense to her friends. Okay, granted, I can see how the things that make Fluttershy feel uncomfortable and scared is something she would expect to scare her friends. But seriously?
Yeah.
Being out of sugar? Not inviting a friend to the party? An unwanted guest and you didn't make enough food for them? Even Fluttershy admitted she didn't try her hardest to scare her friends here after they leave in disappointment. This was by far one of the cringiest moments for me of this episode.
Yep.
Episode over? Nope. And at that point, I kinda wish it did.
Wish? Did someone say, wish?
Poor Thespio.
Great.
Whoa, wait a minute! I didn't—
You're at the lady, Genie boy, and the cringe fest here.
She definitely tried her hardest.
Hardest?
I did try my hardest.
Hey, no, you can't end the episode like that! It'd be the worst ending ever!
Oh, you know, it's such a freaking shame. You know what I mean? You won't get to see the rest of this absolute Shakespeare. I mean, doom and calamity. Oh.
Yourself.
Unless you want to fix it.
You revolting, reanimated renegade! I'm sorry, guys, but I can't leave Scaremaster this way. I wish for it to be restored. And as for this cringe fest, as you call it, it was a needed event. Fluttershy's fears, while many times exaggerated, are based around a grounded point of anxiety. Disappointing people being the main one here.
Yep.
It may be cringy to some, because we are not in Fluttershy's head. We are made to see this from the point of view of the main six, who are experienced participants of Nightmare Nights. So, if a little cringe is needed to see a study into an emotionally complex character like Fluttershy, to see how she tries to adapt to Nightmare Nights, and show a new side of her development we haven't seen before, then I say to you, Baron, thrill me.
It's big, isn't it?
Yes, it's very big.
Yeah, it's big.
Hey, you cheeky little bum. I'll teach you grandmother cringe. So, second wish cancels the first, and you're down to your last. I wonder if anyone will walk out of here with some booty. Baby Blue, make for the episode.
Fine. Wish granted.
Molto Musk. With Silver's turn already over, let's check the scores.
Silver.
Hey, wait a second! How is Keyframe still in the lead? She's barely commented on the episode!
Points for joining the club.
Oh, Mr. Lee, you flatter me so.
You?
So, after the tea party, we see something that is always a welcome sight to see. Angel being supportive.
I don't suppose you have any ideas how I could do that?
He loves pranking, so perfect one to help her.
You know, I've never really hated Angel Bunny as much as the rest of the fanbase has. Sure, it's fun to take jabs at the repugnant, ruinous rabbit, but I, however, see him as a great foil to Fluttershy when done right. Together, they can balance each other out and open each other up to their respective sides. Like Angel being comforting to Flutters and Hurricane Fluttershy, and Fluttershy deciding to take a bigger chance here. Also, come on. Who can come up with a more devious plan than the horrendous Hare himself?
Oh, are you trying to butter me up with alliterations?
Is it working?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Anyways, the rest of the main six, Sans, Flutters, enters the Apple Family corn maze. This sequence shows more than anything the difference.
I don't think I've ever been in
Fluttershy and
a
her
corn
friends.
maze.
The masochistic thrill and joy you get from getting expectantly spooked. Until they are facing the unexpected.
And thus our remaining crew is led on a less than merry chase, which results in them getting sealed underground with no clear exit.
Well,
Remember
we're
earlier
boned.
when I talked about simulated danger? This is the removal of that safety net. We know that it's Angel's work, but to the ponies, their lives are in genuine danger.
And we can see just from their expressions and reactions that this is genuine fear. Even Applejack, the most strong-willed of the six, who tries to keep her emotions at bay most of the time, is completely scared to death.
Applejack, calm down!
But hey, can you really blame them when they're confronted with stuff like humongous sticky spider webs, bloodthirsty fish monsters, the lifeless corpse of a deceased family member? Am I the only one who thinks Angel enjoyed this a little too much? It was great to see everything from their method of escape to the excuse that it was all fake get eliminated one by one until they feel like they're in a completely hopeless situation. With all the fun completely sucked out, they're forced to do what any sane pony would do and run. And by the time they finally escape the cavern, they're faced with the dreaded, ominous return of Flutterbat. I'll give the writers credit though for actually trying to throw off the longtime fans. Remember kids, overthinking things is half the fun.
Okay.
Well now, it seems to be nearing the end and we have one wish left. What'll it be, Finny boy?
Bring her back from the dead?
Wish me back to life!
Yeah.
Have you seen these movies? I can't bring anyone back from the dead!
Wish us out of this
yeah, that
mess.
sucks.
Oh, no. We are so close to finishing this review.
You only want to keep going because you're winning.
No, it'd just be a waste of time to have a video be shorter than you.
Go f yourself!
Hey, I'm looking at an eternity of servitude here!
Oh, don't
this is
you
so
even
typical.
start.
I mean,
Come on,
we're
wish
gonna
us out of this mess.
graveyard thing or whatever. And we're
That's
trying to
by now,
escape
and
against
what
this
they fear the
phony
most.
chaos.
How quickly they turn on each other, eh?
Silver.
Remind you of anything?
Well, they're scared. Fear does that to people.
Yep.
It changes how we think and how we view the world. Heck, even Applejack, the most honest pony, told a small lie to fake calm and save face. I'd be scared too, but after the 57th near-death experience, the spark is just gone. What's this supposed to remind me about?
Ooh, you'll see.
Okay, that's enough!
Asshole!
I can tell we're all really worked up about this.
Ow.
But turning into a YouTube comment section isn't going to solve anything. So why don't we all just relax? Just one step at a time. Alright. I just wish I had a nice quiet place where I could...
Oh, fuck.
Did somebody just say the magic word?
What? No. It was a joke.
Well, if it's privacy you want,
Well,
JJ, you heard the boy. Get these prodigies a room in the Upside Down.
The what?
Taste my blago. Except for you.
No, wait, what are you doing?
Dug it off.
That's Neo!
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Not cool.
You'll be fine, but the game's not over, is it? Only way out now is to finish, eh?
Fine. The ponies and Spike are all scared to death, which shocks Fluttershy into dropping the illusion. Rainbow Dash for best scared face, by the way. One of the best Fluttershy moments this season, she takes stock of how she feels and does what's right for her. She's pushed herself to go further and, having tested those limits, decided for herself what she wanted to do. Sometimes setting limits with your friends can be even harder than pushing oneself. While her friends are sorry that they won't enjoy this level of thrill every year, they respect that, and we get to close with Fluttershy being happy and comfortable in her own setting.
It's good to
which
have
is
friends
shown to
like
be
that.
both adorable and fine. And I consider that to be a great message for kids.
Exactly. It's why I love this episode so much. We don't make friends with people just because of the similarities, but also for the differences. We're not going to enjoy everything that our friends do, and that's okay.
Wrong. Twilight is best scared face. Best pony.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I'm with Silver on this one. Rainbow frightened face for the win.
So there you go, Your Majesty. Episode done. Stuff your fame. I'd like my friends back.
Oh, no. You're forgetting. You owe me, birdie boy.
What?
Like cash?
Huh?
Silver-Quill, the Brony fandom's little goofball. I remembered you just 2 years ago. Such a newbie, still on the rise. Oh, but look at you now.
I don't follow.
You don't see the greatest joke ever. You don't see where you're headed.
Well, I was going to a Nightmare Night party.
Oh, no. You were about to kiss your destiny on the lips.
Hey?
How long do you think it will last? How many times will the same joke play before it gets old? How long
I
before
feel
they
that too.
turn on you?
No, I don't know what you mean.
You hold that hot, sticky fame in your talons, boy. You get yourself a Patreon and feed the beast that will never be happy. And somewhere along the way, the joy dies. It always dies.
Yeah.
And that's
So
where
true.
they yearn to see you fail. You know who I mean. You've seen how fast they turn to clawing and biting at one another. Their little squabbles
base?
become public arenas for subscribers to selfish drama. Hard work? Friendship? Bah! Why create when it's so much more fun to destroy?
Yeah.
You tell yourself that I'm above it. It won't happen to me. I was like you once. Happy and holy and all that was joy. But what
It doesn't bother when you're already broken down, so.
it kills.
I know it's depressing, but
It's
yeah.
the greatest joke
No
you'll
one
ever
lives a
tell,
perfect life.
Silver-Quill. And you were the punchline.
I...
You spend all this time getting slapped about until one day, when the audience stops laughing and the venom washes over you, you look back at your work and wonder how you thought you'd be any different.
I've been through that experience.
Behold your future, my boy! Don't fight it! Join
What the
me! And together we'll make such fun with these idiots! You know what I mean, don't you, eh? Trolling. The Flame Wars. The sweetest berries the internet ever
I usually,
produced.
you guys know I
Oh,
troll a bit
the
by
power of the
adding clips.
Stark
Unless something trolls is something else.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Best of all, you will be forever untouchable, immortal and unbreakable, like me. You can't fail if you're already the lowest of the low.
Say that to the undead in the World of Warcraft.
What'll it be?
Hey, I wrote you a song! It goes along something like this! You're a bitch! Oh, you're a bitch, a bitch, a bitch, a bitch, a bitch!
No.
Oh, just like that, eh? Don't try me, boy. One way or another, you're getting cut from the fandom tonight! Well, that's poor Silver. What a schmuck.
Wow. I think that monologue cut deeper than the blade.
What the f***? What?
Oh, hang on a sec. Yoink.
What the fudge is going on?
I'm not gonna say your words missed the mark. In fact, they hit pretty close. I guess this is why I empathize so much with Fluttershy. For all her fears about monsters and being attacked, like Keyframe said, her genuine fear is letting everyone down, including herself.
Yeah, I'm the same
I
way.
guess that's why I don't cringe as much during the spooky dinner scene. In a weird way, that is Fluttershy's greatest fear, come to life. The anime characters don't hurt either.
How the hell are you doing that?
But part of why I like so many Fluttershy episodes is the feeling that lies beyond fear, hope. That no matter how unsure she is or what works against her, she'll move forward and improve. I think that's something worth emulating. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. Phooey. Well, that's just a part of life too. Sooner or later, all rides end. I can't control that, only my reaction. And yeah, I'm not crazy about the drama and competition that has seeped its way into the review community, but I can still focus on what really matters. When I find out that my videos have helped someone through a tough time or given a family something to laugh about, that's worth more than any popularity contest.
I'm always doing for the laughter.
No matter how badly I mess up or how the audience views me, I'm gonna keep doing what I do and hope I'm helping folks along the way. So I guess that's my answer to your challenge, amigo. You do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna keep doing what I want.
Bugging me, dude. You're a bigger man than I thought.
Silver-Quill, I can't get over that.
So many cutesy-poo friends out of turning yourself into a pariah, that they blind you from becoming the darkness you know you're meant to be.
Yep.
Oh, I give up. Life by irony.
Oh, now I remember you. You're that dude with the scary music.
What?
Yeah, we did that thing a couple of years ago. How are you? Long time no see.
You've got to be kidding me.
Have you lost weight?
You've been watching me this whole time and you don't remember? Tall Tales! You've cited Quill, I put you in the hole!
Yeah,
what?
Not really good at that whole memory thing. I remember your hat, cause it's awesome, but I thought you were just Toon Critic having another identity crisis.
Oh! The tune is now, yeah.
The game is over! You all fail! I'm great! You're all losers! Get out!
Call me?
Ah!
Silver, you saved us!
No, not all of us. Where's Thespio?
He's fine.
Hey guys. Thespio, you're back! And a bicorn.
This isn't a horn. It's blunt force trauma. I had to headbutt my way to freedom. And it wasn't pretty.
Hooray for happy endings! Even though I can't remember what we were worried about.
Seriously?
Anywho, I now know what I want for my Nightmare Night costume. Y'all go ahead and give some final thoughts. I'll catch up at the party.
Well, alrighty then. Overall, I found Scaremaster to be pretty darn good. Despite the second act being so split between fans that either love it or hate it, it has a great spooky atmosphere, nicely designed costumes, and another fantastic story for Fluttershy.
Yeah.
She may not be one of my personal favorites amongst the main six, but she's had some of the most consistent character growth I've ever seen in the show. And this episode was yet another big grown-up step that she took, and I for one can really appreciate the results.
This is one of my favorite episodes of Season 5. While It Ain't Easy Being Breezy is still my favorite Fluttershy episode, this one is a close second. Putting the visuals and cute references aside, this episode is extraordinary in its development of Fluttershy, just like the rest of Season 5 was. I know from experience the desire to fit in and please people.
Oh, yeah.
And the subsequent internal struggle to be true to yourself. Some view this episode as a step forward, some view it as a step back. I think you can tell where I stand on it.
While I admit there were parts to this episode that were a little too cringy for me to take in, it did in fact make up quite a bit at the end. Fluttershy doesn't intend to participate in Nightmare Nights anymore, but it's for reasons I can legitimately relate to. The one thing she doesn't wish to see, especially if she's causing it, is scaring her friends. This isn't an activity she enjoys, and I for one can agree. I certainly don't want to have fun at the expense of my friends and colleagues' expense, and there's no harm in admitting that.
While not without some issues, Scaremaster is not only one of Season 5's strongest episodes, but one of Fluttershy's best episodes overall. The scenarios and visuals are loaded with scary flavor, the costumes were adorable, some being even better than Luna Eclipsed, and most of all, we get a moral that is centered around one of the most important keys in any friendship: compromise. And when paired with all the other good aspects, we get something that's not just a major step forward for Flutters, but a fantastic episode in its own right.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say.
Happy Nightmare Night!
Hey, Fluttershy, it's me. Candy.
Silver.
Just want to say thank you. See, you really do inspire me, and I hope you inspire a lot
Is
of
his
others.
head still...
So tonight, I realized the best possible costume I could wear.
I'm going as you. Yes, at long last, I've gotten each of the main six to face hoof. Now I shall reap the reward.
Righteous!
Anyway, that was my reaction. Yeah, that's pretty. No, it doesn't look like it's over. Oh, that's cool. Look how funny that is. Oh wow, that's cool. Aww. It's like adorable. And the pause. Alright, that was my reaction to this. It was pretty funny of a episode. But yeah, hope you guys liked the reaction and have a nice day.